Hi, I am Carly Prather. I am a health communication major at Miami Regionals from Hamilton. For my definition of health communication, I wrote that health communication is vast and more complex than some even realize. Health is many things from yearly checkups, exercising, eating right, not smoking, limited drinking of alcohol, optometrists, dentists, and the list goes on and on. It could mean many different things to many different cultures. Communication is a process between a sender and receiver with messages by means of a channel, whether that channel be in person, the internet, text, and so on. Health communication is a mix of interpersonal communication and intrapersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is focusing on how a person perceives health based on their culture and how to best communicate within that culture. Whether it be interesting facts via a Facebook ad or a letter in the mail. Interpersonal communications target would be how everyday relationships affect health and doctor-patient relationships to improve their form of communication. I believe finding a happy medium between these types of communication is what health communication is. Two of the problems that I picked from the book is the aging population. I think there are many issues with that. I know from personal experience, I've worked in a nursing home as an aide for over 7 years, so the geriatric population is very important to me, and I know firsthand the problems that the aging population faces, from inadequate staffing ratios for them to just not having the right resources for things such as Alzheimer's care. One of the really cool things, a hospital that I used to work at, Middletown, Atrium, they just opened a senior ER, which is just as it sounds. It's just for anyone over the age of 70, I believe. And it has resources there available for them, such as a different type of remote they can use and see bigger letters and numbers. The flooring is different, so they don't slip when they stand up. Just things like that. I think it's really important that people realize that there are problems within the aging population. I feel like they are often forgotten. The second issue I chose was funding for healthcare. I think this really needs to be turned around. Unfortunately, terrorism does exist, but problems in healthcare exist as well. And I think the funding should be there so we can help combat these types of issues that we have with research, especially Alzheimer's, cancer, just to name a few. I think it really needs to be addressed. And then I chose Chapter 3 for the geriatric population, as I mentioned. I really hope to be an advocate and to continue helping them after I graduate with a bachelor's in health communication. I want to be their advocate. I think it's really important, and I think people need to know more about it and understand it. And I have a varying interest in hospice and the palliative care, and I think those are great resources, and I think people should understand them. So that's why I chose that chapter, because I have interest in it, and it means a lot to me. So that's it. Thank you.